I've noticed in my analytics that the first match of each episode tends to get a higher viewership rate than the rest of the episode. Well, that type of viewer is going to be happy today because we're going straight into the action. The Merseyside derby against Everton, this league game. We are inheriting a 2-goal lead, albeit with 10 men on the pitch. Should be able to hold it. I haven't conceded in this player mode in roughly 2 seasons at this point, and 10 men doesn't necessarily make it harder to defend, it just makes it harder to attack. With no scoreboard pressure, I'm free to feed the ball to Binns. He goes one-on-one with Arteta, makes a cut away from the goal line to open up the angle, but it's straight down Martin's throat. Now we see Finnan pressing up a long way up the pitch, manages to pick the ball off. Great shot, but it's saved again. Later on in the match, just trying to get more short passes with Binns to improve the short pass skill. But now Kuehl has a chance to cross and Morientes makes it 3-0. And I think that demonstrates how comfortable I've gotten with this match engine, that I'm still the one piling on the pressure and extending the lead even though I'm short-handed. Later on, Yobo almost plays Binns through, but he is too fresh and us too tired. Cisse, however, isn't tired. He manages to get some space late, puts in a shot, it gets saved. But as Warnock and Davies fight for the ball, which ends with the ladder falling like a sack of bricks, the referee's going to blow the whistle, and that's full time in the Merseyside derby, Liverpool comfortably winning. If the algorithm sent you here and you stayed, welcome. This is Virtua Pro Football's player mode, and this is the series finale. You get 6 seasons to make the best player possible and have the best career possible. And I think, given my constraint of not reloading, I did all of this in one try. I've done a pretty good job here with Gary Binns. We are unfortunately out of Europe early this season, but I can live with that as long as we win another league title, which we will get a chance to do so in May of week 3. In the meantime, the training continues. I'm continuing to pump attack when my motivation isn't maxed, and at the start of April we get our usual manager talk and the volunteer with the kids, which puts our ego in the neutral zone. Not ideal, but another manager talk is coming in May. A third dose of attack training maxes out my motivation, and now I'm going to rest on April week 2 so that I have the condition to max it out again before the final league game. And as for the minigame, it's speed as usual. This 4th attempt, agonisingly close, off the bar. Had it gone in, I would have had that elusive 4 out of 5 because I knocked in my 5th, but 3 out of 5 isn't bad, and in the interim, my dribble skill reached 90 in auto training, so now I'm going to focus on speed for the rest of the season to try and get 1 or 2 more pops in pace. Skipping to the end of May week 1, I get a chance to boost motivation through a teammate outing, and this is a timely event because it allows me to max out my motivation before the next match, otherwise wouldn't be able to do, and I prefer to get a mini game in before a match because a match often refills my motivation. This, however, didn't go so well. Speed, only 1 out of 5 this time, and that puts a bit of a dampener on my hopes of getting more pops. But let's move on to the final club match of the playthrough against Fulham. This is for back-to-back Premier League titles and our 4th straight First Division title overall, and it's going to start with the scores level and us having an extra man advantage. This is the scenario that puts half of my team on the wrong end of the field due to a glitch, and I think the best way to resolve it is to just take the offside call and get a formation reset. That is what I decide to do. Some drama here as McBride wins the ball in a dangerous position, but Herpia wins it back and Carson clears. We're going to stick with the play because now Binns has the ball in good position. 1-on-1, gets past, but the defense is closing and he's forced to shoot. Morientes has a chance to rebound with a goofy R bicycle, but no power on it. Now we see Kuehl get this through ball to Binns, and he's going to start jostling for the ball at the edge of the box. That looked like a foul, but the referee says no, play on. Would have been a point of drama if we needed to win this game, but as it stands, a draw will be enough, and once again we managed to have Carson clear the ball to safety, and time is winding down. That's it. We have won the title again, and this time it's Binns who will lift the trophy. Several events after the match, the manager congratulates us on a job well done, get a chance to meet with the supporters and sign a match program, and the following week we have this press conference, and doesn't really matter how I answer it, there's only one auto train to go, but crucially this maxes out my motivation again, so I'm going to be doing a mini game on May week 4. Unfortunately, it doesn't go so well. I did speed again, but I seem to have lost my knack for doing this right because I got a 0 out of 5. That concludes the club career of Bins, but we still have the World Cup to come. Same format as the Euros. We have up to 3 matches in back-to-back weeks. If we keep winning, we keep advancing, and if we win all 3, we win the tournament. In the meantime, here's another outing with Sarah. I didn't really have anything better to do at this point. Bulgaria is facing us with a full team of players whose names end in V. V for victory? Not in this case, because this is the rare opportunity for us to start a cup game, a clear goal ahead with no caveats. Normally you only get a scenario like this in the league, but the game was feeling generous today, and we could extend it too. Rooney's been played through, he's open, but so is a Bins out the other end of the box, he heads it in! That insurance goal should make us a shoo-in for the next round, and we could even pile on here. This is a corner in the 63rd minute. Looks good right until the end. The last pass gets picked off, but then we got another corner 5 minutes later. This time, the Lampard gets his head onto it. Not enough power on it. Trenchev makes the save. Bulgaria do put together an attack here. Radev is going to take a shot. Robinson saves, but Radev's going to make it to the rebound. Doesn't quite get the header on target, but it was a good effort from him. And now Bins is going to get a chance to rebound his own shot. Goofy Art Bicycle, not enough of an angle on it, but it's all well and good because full time is going to blow on this, and we are 2-0 to the good and going through to the semi-final. This World Cup is also our last chance to boost our attributes, so it was great that Ben scored that goal as it results in more progression points and another man of the match award for good measure. But that takes us right through to Latvia, the team that we actually made our national team debut on, but this could be a bad bookending moment. We are down 2 goals again. We have a corner kick and Terry's going to get his head to it. Defoe's got a chance. He's got another chance, but I can't hit the shoot button fast enough, and that goes to waste. This is the second time in Season 6 that I've been slapped with a 2-goal deficit, despite playing on normal and not hard. It's a frustrating lack of luck after what was a relatively fair run from the Euros through Season 5. We cannot give up though, and here's Defoe running along the wing. He's going to get a chance to cross to an open Rooney off the post and out. Oh, I thought he was going to have that for sure. Down the opposite wing then. Gary Bins is playing there and he's going to get a chance to cross. It's too close to the keeper, but Lampard is on it, and this time we are able to pick it off. We have a chance, but only 12 minutes to go. Can we find an equaliser in time? It may yet be enough because Bins has just drawn a corner here. I think it's time to use that near to far side money play, and it looks like it's going to work. Johnson! No! Somehow it doesn't go in despite all the power he put on it. Pushing forward and making only attacking subs makes us vulnerable to the counter-attack. Lasdin's here, gets a good opportunity, but Robertson makes the save. On the ensuing corner kick, we smother it immediately, and now we're going on the counter with Bent. No support though. He's able to draw a corner kick somehow, and it's one more attempt at the near to far side, but this time Terry's unable to flick it. Another corner kick. They head it away, but it goes to Sol Campbell. He chests it down. Oh, it is saved on the line. Our World Cup dream is dead. 2-1 at the hands of Latvia. It saddens me that I couldn't have a storybook ending to this series, but that's the nature of a one-shot. You don't always get what you want. So here is the final attribute update for Gary Bins. 90 dribble and shot skill, 89 heading, Not the greatest defense, but that's not important. 87 shot technique and our physicals, with the exception of contact strength, all in the upper 70s. And in mentals, 88 attack-minded too. I've got a couple more turns here to do with as I please, so I decided to buy a sports car. I would have bought it earlier, but I thought Torres was going to come back and ask for more money. So, week 1 July, going to go on holiday with Sarah, and this will be the last turn of the game. We regret to announce that Gary Binns of Liverpool will be graduating on July 7th, 2010. Since his debut as a member of Wolverhampton 6 years ago, Binns has touched the lives of many fans, contributing to the appeal of football worldwide. This news may be difficult for fans and everyone involved, but we respect and support Binns in his decision as he embarks on this new chapter. To all of the fans, we appreciate your unwavering support and hope you will remember Gary Binns as a fine footballer going forward. We will be forever grateful for his contributions and wish Binns the best in his journey. As for the other side of the fourth wall, I want to thank everyone who watched this Virtua Pro Football Player Mode series. Whether you were here for the entire series or just this last episode, I appreciate how popular this series ended up being relative to my channel size. There's going to be more to come from me in the future. I'm going back to Let's Make a Soccer Team now, and I'm hoping to also start a few other playthroughs here and there. But wait a moment. I said Binns was graduating, not retiring, right? Does that mean he's going to reincarnate? 2,191 days. I didn't waste a single one. When the portal opened, he was ready.